Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a pretty hit or miss week all week. I think I've streamed once all week. Caught quite a nasty bug and been fighting it all week. And I think we're good. I think we're better off than we were on Thursday when I tried to do a stream of blueprints. Despite being on life support there, I did enjoy my time playing this game, and I've been looking forward to getting back to it. So I've been kind of itching to get back into the mansion here. Hopefully I remember some of the things I've learned. I'm not sure how long I'll stream today. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I do feel a bit better than I did on Thursday. So I think we'll push a little bit longer, hopefully. So yeah, no, I love this game. Nice puzzle game. I haven't played a good puzzle game in a while. And yeah, I'm ready to get started. So hope you guys enjoy it. And let's get back into it. I guess we're on day number 7. I do have a small notepad available to me. I learned the value of taking notes in this game. Huh. Was that still drained from my previous play? Look at that. Now, I didn't drain it enough, but it's interesting to know it's drained from before. Huh. Alright, get my money. So let's see, what do I remember? I remember the password for the terminal, and I remember that red notes lie, blue notes tell the truth. And I remember the mother supposedly was some sort of freedom fighter, I guess? I don't know. Other than that, I don't really think I learned anything too critical. Although, no, I guess I did learn that there is a red prince. I guess I did learn that. You already got this one. Oh, look at that. Take notes. Yeah. I don't want to deal with the chapel right now. Alright, let's see. The gems are in a blue box, or in a box with the word blue on it. Well, that's tricky. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Gems are in a box with the word blue on it. So if these are telling the truth, then this is it. If I don't know how to interpret this. This might be the first time I get one of these wrong. Yep, we'll assume it's this one. Oh. My first fail. I don't get how am I supposed to interpret this? How am I supposed to tell that this is the truth? Yeah, that one I don't get. Maybe I'm just not big-brained enough. Hmm. Okay, so it's the second time I've gotten the car keys, but I have not seen anything. I haven't seen a garage or anything, so. Oh. Not a useful time for my coat check to appear. Let's see. I really didn't want the chapel. Not exactly swimming in money here. Hopefully I don't have to come back through here. Let's see what I can open up over here. Secret passage. I haven't gotten this one yet. So you got orange, green, purple, 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 red, and yellow? What kind of room do I want? We'll do green. Ooh, 3 gems. Damn. Aquarium. Man, 2 rooms I've never seen before. I got some dirt. I don't have a shovel. Before I go too far forward, I want to... see what I can open up over here. Oh. That's fine. I'm gonna treat this like it's gonna end up being 2 dead ends anyway. Wow, the ultimate of dead ends. Kind of ominous going from the dark room to the furnace. That's fine. I want to play basketball. Okay, well, I'll give myself a few options here. Breaker box. Ugh. I really don't want to do the archives. I like having the 4 exits, but that kind of screwed me up my last attempt. But I don't want to lose half my movement either. Wait. Okay. So I'll admit, I still haven't quite figured out what this does. So I turned off the power. I mean, it's a breaker, so I get it, but like, I don't know why I'm doing that. And I also don't know what purpose this serves. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that does. The only hint I've seen is I saw a graph that shows different colors for things freezing, but I'm not sure how that applies here. So what does turning on the lights in here do? Oh. Photograph of a camera. Okay. Photo of Grandpa holding a camera. There's something in the camera? Hopefully I don't need the... I see a camera. That's the camera. Son of a bitch, I wish I had the magnifying glass. So fun stuff. And now I understand why people say that you kind of want to... That is one hell of a face. Sorry, if I laugh, I cough, and if I cough, I have to mute. That is one face. Yeah, I really wish I had the magnifying glass right now. So it looks like... I understand now why people are saying that if you kind of want to focus... Why did you take a picture of the face? You want to focus on finding a specific room each attempt instead of like trying to win the game every attempt, you know? Like, because it looks like I need the magnifying glass, so I need to find not only the breaker room to turn on the power in the dark room, or turn on the lights in the dark room, but I also need the magnifying glass so I can examine the pictures better. Because I gotta believe that this is something. And the guy's note he was holding in the other one. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Broken lever. Oh, wasn't there a broken lever in the... Was it the antechamber? Another camera that I can't do anything with. I've been in that room. There's a lot of stuff to look at. And I have no idea how to interpret any of it. Okay, I mean, it was, I want to say informative, but I'm just not sure of what I was informed. Okay, so... Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Man, I don't see that. For the record, I'm not excited for the archives. Not being able to see the 3rd room really kind of hampered me last time. Alright, this is all the articles about the stuff going on with the mom. So I can go this way. Well, these all suck. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mila. Playing a risky game by not getting more resources, but I want to make sure I don't give myself a dead end too quickly. Yeah, I figured. Alright, so we have aquarium door. This is locked, I'm screwed. Damn. And just like that. Alright. So broken lever is in the dark room. Dark are the car keys. I believe those were in the guest bedroom. And I found all those pictures, like I said, but I don't know what they mean. So that was of limited use. Seven red rooms. Scarlet Villa. Huh. Interesting. I probably wasn't paying attention before, but that's the first time I've actually noticed a name attached to it, and then actually looked at the house. Okay, so having more of one color clearly does something to the house. It's possible the date and the note, or the staff notice, November 6th, that everyone had to be out means something, but it could also just be, hey, everyone needs to leave by this date. I'll get 2 items right off the bat. Okay. You know what? I kept throwing the storeroom in my face, so I'm gonna grab the stuff in here now. Might regret it, but we'll see. Sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain 5. There's a few items around the house I haven't found yet, like a pair of running shoes I know of. Let's see, we have a locked chest. Ooh. I haven't found many of those die in my playthrough so far. I think I've had only a couple of days where I've actually found them. That should come in handy when I start running into dead ends. I hope. Oh, man. Oh, Don't have a choice. That's the thing is, like, I know I need to kind of prioritize a specific thing I'm looking for, but right now I don't know what I'm looking for. So I'm kind of, my goal at the moment is just to kind of push as far forward as I can and see if I can get to the antechamber, because I haven't even seen the antechamber yet. To kind of have an idea of, you know, what the end game is. Like, what is my goal? What is my motivation? Magnifying glass. Huh. I thought the metal detector only did keys and coins, but I guess it does other items as well. Okay, so now if I find the dark room, I wouldn't be mad. Can't do you, even though I wouldn't mind doing a greenhouse because I haven't been there yet. That's new, but I unfortunately can't get in there. Alright. I need to redeem myself here. I still don't understand that last one. I don't understand... Unless it was supposed to indicate that white was the one that had it in it. But how am I supposed to know that based on that information? Okay, well, you're lying. And you're lying. The simplicity of these two boxes. Every box is black. Every box contains gems. And then it is like, the statement of one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. This box contains gems. This box is black. Okay, so you're true. So you are my guy. Alright, as long as I don't get a dead end, I'm actually doing pretty okay with my resources here. This one again? Okay. Now let's see if I can open up another way on the west side here. Not with you. That'll work. Patio. I haven't had the patio yet, but it would kind of restrict me to only this, whereas this would give me options. I'll go with this. Is the note? No. Oh, what are you? Deposit. Safe deposit key box. Or box key. Safe deposit. I don't think I've seen one of those. Vault key. Okay, so there's a vault somewhere. I haven't seen that yet. Let's go towards the entrance first. Boiler room. I have not been here yet. Okay. Oh, I'm either going to be very smart here, or I'm going to look very bad. I think I did what I needed to do. But I think the valve for lowering that is on that side. Nope, I did not do what I need to do. One second. Okay, so that gets me across, but that door is going to be blocked. Well, that's rude. Oh, it's an elevator. How do I get that elevator down? It wouldn't make sense that I'd have to come through that side. So I have to be able to get to that side using the room. But I don't see anything going up to the elevator to bring it down. Except for this box right here. Genius. Oh, okay. So power's got to come through here. I gotta direct it. Okay. I should have recognized that. Okay. So comes from here. Feeds into this. Goes to you. You're You're blocking me. I think that diverted it this way. But that wouldn't make any sense because... I understand how the basics of piping and how they work. Oh, there we go. Do I have to stop it? You do anything? No. Not yet. Okay. That would have been the faster way to do that instead of doing that, by the way. I recognize that. Okay, so I got you going. Still don't think you do anything for me. Oh, yes you do. Elevator. Alright. Brain's chugging. I don't think I can do this yet because the power's not going to it. Oh. I am mistaken. Yeah, nothing's going here yet, so. Tell me what the boiler room does. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's progress. Did it again. Okay, so now I don't need the elevator. Okay. I need this to go up here. That looks right. So I'm guessing that's what that indicates. That did nothing for me, but so for this, do I have to get lucky and have a room that has the vent in it? Or the steam duct? I don't know what a salt shaker does. Whenever you eat food and gain... Oh, okay. I get a shovel. I've seen a few dirt piles. Yeah, so that was dead-ended. But we knew that. Huh. I think I'll just have to find this in a better space. I'm not really sure what other rooms have steam ducts in them. Oh, this one does. Okay, cool. So does this line indicate that there's a steam duct? I am going to assume. This would dead end me, but I do have this over here. What's the... I guess I don't understand the positive of the steam duct. Oh. Okay. I guess that's the positive of the steam duct. I got a rock. Oh. There's so many useful things you can do with a rock. Okay, still rank 3, so no dinner time. I know there's a few places I saw dirt, but is it worth going back for? I know there was some there. Maybe that was it. Alright, I have no dice, so let's hope for no dead ends. This is the best option. I hate it, but it is. Alright, we'll start left. Lose half my moves though, man. No, I gotta keep my moves. I gotta remind myself I don't need to fill out the mansion. The world will go on if I don't. Here's my dark room. Of course I have the magnifying glass. So now I need to use one of my rooms on the breaker. What? Oh, there you are. Okay, so I don't have a key card. It is locked in the coat check, which I have not been able to get to in like 4 days. Nursery. Okay, we got 2 cribs, but we knew we had a brother. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had, the one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Huh. So interestingly, we had a brother, and the mother used a son as inspiration for the book, and it seems to be likely that the inspiration was not us but our brother. Huh. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Greater chance of finding items. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping for a breaker room, but that is a new room, so I'll take it. Next up, we'll try right. Another aquarium. Another weight room. A brick and rock. On a roll. Oh, back to the boudoir. We already got the safe. Looks like I remember that one too. Alright, got you. And we already have Okay. So it does say number 4. So I'm wondering... if there are more envelopes. Also, it's interesting. I just thought of that. So we're playing the Blueprints, as you may be aware. And it just occurred to me that the letters, the notes indicate that the red notes are lies and the blue notes are true. Buried below. Occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt. Yes, we know. I guess it's interesting to me. I just didn't think of that red and blue, red prints, blueprints, and red is a lie and pebbles. Man, I am not doing so well with these holes. Okay. So I only have one other, so it probably wasn't worth it, but also I'd have to go all the way back here to get it. I got enough movement. I'm kind of curious how many gems it actually puts in there. And the further I go, the more gems I'm going to want, so... This one. Okay. We need a... If I got the code check and get my key card, I can go in through here. Otherwise, we need something that opens up this way. Drawing room will work. The foundation does not reset each day. Permanently? Like, is this room now forever here? That's a hole. Suspicious. Oh. Hello. Well, how do you work? Oh, that's a key card. Damn it. That key card is holding me back. I never should have put it in the code check. Alright, so that goes down, presumably, but I'm not sure how to lower it. I might not be able to right now, regardless. Or maybe it's just there to taunt me. Who knows? Okay, that pretty much dead-ended me. Damn it. But I guess we got a permanent room there, and now I know I need a key card at least for this side, so... Look at all this stuff. I found so much stuff. But no key card. I really wanted to use a magnifying glass in the dark room. Damn. Call it a day. Red Inn. So not the Scarlet one. Okay. 6 red rooms, 5 bedrooms. That's fun. Yeah, this game likes to make you like it. You're like you feel as if you're on the precipice of something. Like, man, I just need to get this. I just need to get this, and then you don't get it. It's just like, well, damn. I'm not mad at it though, you know. We're puzzling. It's okay. Okay, so that does, at least for one day. I'm going to assume it's just permanently there. It's not the worst thing to have. I mean, it has openings on each side, so if I had to put it anywhere, I'm okay with that. Let's start with West. Kochek, give me my key card. Never again. I've missed you, baby. There's been so many times I needed that key card and I haven't had it. Okay. These all suck. Oh, damn it. This is not going well. Sledgehammer. Shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Alright, game, don't do me dirty. I think it taunts me. The only room I could put down is a room that has nothing in it. Go this way. I have vendetta against these boxes. I still don't understand the one that was blank. Unless, like I said, unless it was telling me that white had it in it by just being blank. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. The blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Couldn't these all be true? Together? The blue box is true. Gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. And the gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. There's a B and a U in this. And this is true. And this has, like, this has a B in it. This, well, BU. This has a B and no U. And this has a B and a U. So is that... I wasn't completely confident in that, but I'm glad I got it right. Okay, we can't afford a dead end. Metal detector. Anything that reduces the amount of time I have to look around, the better. Ooh, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't generally like, especially early on, having so much blankness over here. So if I can open this up, I would be very happy. Sorry, Lily, I just saw that message about Go Blue. I don't know which blue you were talking about at which point. So if I missed it and I went the wrong way, I am sorry. Oh, all of these are dead ends regardless, so I might as well go for the most resources. Okay. Drawing room is probably the best option here. Haunted door. Okay. Alright, that's not a bad one. I have enough coins for the chapel, but what would I rather do? And it's a possibility that there's like a key or something in the chapel, but I've only seen it once. I'll do it. Damn. I don't think there's anything in here this time. Every now and then I've seen a key and a gem, but looks like we got an empty one. It wouldn't do me any good anyway. Room on, gymnasium on, garage on. I really wish I knew what these do. Like, I know VAC is air conditioning, but I don't know, like, and I know I think the colors indicate, like, the temperature. Coupon book. I just don't know, like, can you freeze things in the certain rooms? It's kind of a mystery to me. I have not worked that out yet. Okay. We'll make it back to our foundry. Or foundation, sorry. And this time I have a key card. There's no key card. You son of a bitch. Whatever. Oh, dark room. I don't have the magnifying glass. This game just loves... Hey. Wow, 2 key card doors. Jesus. Do I have a shovel? I don't think I have a shovel. No, I don't have a shovel. I have that breaker set to on for the dark room. Just wanted to take more of my money, I guess. What are you? Battery pack. Provides use to battery-powered contraptions. Oh, the lever's not here. Okay, so the lever doesn't just live here. Okay, good to know. Select a floor plan. Oh. I don't want to lose half my movement, not here. This is going to be probably the closest I come to sniffing the antechamber. I can't. Now without knowing if this is locked. Okay. Oh, good timing. Okay. So, I have at least seen the antechamber entrance. Or one of them, I suppose. I can't get in because I'm pretty sure there are levers associated with those doors. But now we know. This is my first time hitting this wall. Billiard room, boudoir, and security. I need to go back and buy a key. This would be multiply. Oh. Silver key. Hmm. We'll give him a move. Let's see. Oh, I missed a sleeping mask. Hmm. Okay. So once again, you're locked. Alright, so what are my options here? I can go this way. And... okay. Damn. I don't want to buy a key if I don't have to, but... I might have to. Jeez. Keys for sale. You're funny. Oh. Okay, that definitely comes in handy. Alright, back to the trippy fortune teller.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
What the hell is that called?
I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes
8 of them. Okay, so I found one of them.
resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
That's the one I found, number 4.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Huh.
by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I
That guy is
have
remarkably
nothing more to say.
cryptic. I'd appreciate it if it wasn't getting in my way. Damn, of course you're locked. Oh, garage. Keys. I need you. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh, just like the password for the computer. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone where your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Underlined. 3rd time. Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to open the car. I haven't gotten the car keys for this yet in this one. Oh, this is smooth music. I like it. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Nice. Alright, I'll call that progress. Let's take a look around. Oh. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. The rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Huh. Time lock safe. Time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Huh. Interesting. Well, I don't know the time right now. And I'm not sure if I know the date. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing Shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so if I can find out the time and the date, I could unlock that. That's the thing is I don't know. I know time changes as you go throughout the house, but I don't know if the date changes. I'll say right here. I do dig this music though. Is there a clock in here? There is not. Wait, there's a clock there. So it's noon. It will be noon. I don't know if I can get there in time, but I know it's November. Oh shit, I'm on day 9. I think November 6th was the start. Was it? I don't know. Was it the 6th? Or was that just when operations were, or everyone had to be out by? Who doesn't put a clock in a shelter? I don't know if I'm right. It might not be the 6th, like it might be the next day. So it could be the 7th, but... And I'm on day 9. I'm on day 9, and it was the day after. It would have to be the 15th, but it has to be at least 1 hour in advance. Okay, I don't think it's been that long. I don't have a lot of movement left, so I don't want to burn it, but I really do want to figure this out. I don't remember if there's a clock in the entryway. Okay, so it's 12 now, so time's been going by slower than I thought it would. But it has to be 1 hour in advance, so I can't make it 1 o'clock. So it has to be 2 o'clock. So if my date's right, 2 o'clock is fine. The only downside is I'd have to kill time. I can't go in and out of the rooms a lot because that will eat up my movement, and I only have 18 moves left. And I'm fairly certain there's something I want in that safe. My problem is I don't know if it's AM or PM. I've never been outside when it's like super dark. Or if it does get dark, I don't know. So I guess I'll assume that it's PM. God, this is such a long wait. I wish I could speed up that clock. Yeah, so if my date's correct, which I think it is, it should be the 15th. Because it is day 9, but day 1 should be, assuming November 7th was the first day. Because all operations ceased, and then I think there was a gap between what the day operations ceased and when I arrived. So November 6th, or 7th should be the day I arrived. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15th. Yep, so day 9 would be the 15th. So my date should be fine. So, and my time should be fine, because there's if this is midnight, then we have a problem. So I might as well just wait here. I'm gonna wait. So. But that's okay, because I'm gonna take this opportunity to take a very quick break and just run to the bathroom real quick. Just listen to these soft, dulcet tones of the music. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that wait there. Occurred to me I probably should not have come here until the clock was closer, because I have no idea how long I need to wait. And going back would eat up my movement. But you know what? This is for science. I have enough movement to come back, so. Goal at this point is just to see what's in that safe, because I'm fairly certain that something I want is in there. It could just be a bunch of gems and keys, but at least I don't know. Okay, so we are at 1:10. I have my clocks on the computer to open that safe at 2 p.m. So I just have to hope that my date is right. If my date's not right and it doesn't open, I'll have to figure that out later. I don't want to subject people to staring at this clock longer than than I have to. I'm trying to think. So I learned from this guy that there was 8 envelopes. I found one of them. I found number 4. He said one was missing. What I don't know is if he is referring to the one I found. I would assume not. Or he was, and the reason he said 7 was because 7 is all that remains in the house for me to find. But at this point, we don't know, so that could be anything. But we do know, according to him, there are 8 total envelopes, and 1 potentially could be missing from the 8. So far as this is concerned, I know there are levers associated with the antechamber. There's one in the west wing, one in the east wing, and then I found a broken lever. I don't know if that's used for the one that's broken. This one, I think. Or maybe this one. I don't know. But I did find a broken lever. Didn't find a use for it yet, but I'm going to assume that in order to get through here, I would have to find a lever somewhere in the west side of the house that I can flip to open this door. Again, I don't know. This is all speculation because I'm only on day 9, and this is the first time I actually got to a room adjacent to the antechamber. So, we still learning. We're getting close. Almost 1:30. So, upside is I did unlock the Westgate path. So that'll be open as a permanent addition. So I'm wondering if at the beginning, if I run out this gate and go here, or go to that little shack, if I can open this every day, like right away. And if I can, that's cool. It gives me that bonus immediately instead of, obviously all the way through here. So, yeah. We learned some stuff. We got some permanent additions added, which is good. I like roguelites. I like the whole, randomness of every day something changes, or every time you do it, it changes. But there's also an element of progression that you're looking for, and I was wondering how this game was going to handle that. And so now we've added, we got 1 envelope. We've got the West Gate unlocked. This foundation room should stay here permanently. So, yeah. We're getting some progression going on here. Alright, we're getting close. I'm not going to run over there until it hits 2 o'clock. Once it hits 2, I'll head over. I'm trying to think of what I should aim to do. I haven't seen the levers on either side of the house yet. I don't know if there's a specific like area of the house they only show up in. Like, I doubt I would see them down here in the near the entrance, but I don't know. The only lever I've seen so far is, like I said, the broken one. So I guess the most sensical thing for me to try and do at this point is to try and find a lever. So I think I'm not going to have enough movement to get all the way back here, sadly. So I think whatever happens with the garage, I think I might be out of luck in terms of movement. I might be able to make it back here to open this side, but I don't think I'm going to have enough movement to get all the way back up here. See if there's a lever right here. But yeah, I think that's gonna have to be my goal until something else like smacks me in the face. Is trying to find a lever to get into the antechamber. My guess is this door doesn't open without... I think this door is the one that has that crescent moon on it. But I could be wrong. That makes the most sense to me, but I don't know. The only clue I have for that crescent moon is a picture of, I'm assuming, the character's mother with a necklace that has that same crescent moon on it. But that's the only reference I've seen to it. You are really testing my ability to be entertaining here. Okay, close enough. It does make sense that the car would be on, or the garage would be on the outside of the house. So if I get the car keys again, I'll try and prioritize the west side of the house. See if I can get use of the keys. Ahaha! Envelope number 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 6 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. 2 of the 8 rubies. Renewed optimism that she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back. and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Huh. Okay. Well, I was right. That was something I wanted to find. So we got our second letter. We have number 4 and 7, and that was from Courtney. So there's like a whole, I don't really know, like freedom fighter, smuggling ring, burglar thing going on. And I don't know that I was necessarily prepared for that type of storyline when I started playing this game. I thought it was just a puzzle game. But there definitely seems to be more to it. There's the office. I wanted to use this computer for a while now that I have the password. Another deposit box key. I have not found the vault yet. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order. West and east levers are operational. Okay, so in the greenhouse is where I would use the broken lever. Presumably. East, west, and east, we don't know. But that one is in the greenhouse. Oh, damn it. You're gonna make me use my brain. Why is 1 black and 4 red? Where are you betting, man? On a camera. Were I a betting man, I would assume that it has tie to combination on that safe. Hey, you. But maybe not. Okay, it's the first time I've been able to be on the network on the office. I knew that. Okay, what is useful to me? Where that? Because I haven't actually used the compass yet, so I have no idea what it does. Alright, let's look at this mail. From Ann Babbage. Date November 1st, 1993. Subject next week. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass the message on to me either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you are absolutely insist through this confounded electronic typewriter. October 8th, 1993. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me start down here. The October 5th. Fuse box repair. The VAC indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it on a regular service visit next week. Okay, we finally found out what the deal is with that. I gotta turn all of them purple. That's gonna be a headache. But at least now I know. Subject date October 7th. From MC. Dear Herbert, we just want to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougal. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. One moment. That's going in the notes. Ignore that. Okay, sorry. So that's the correct sequence. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, okay. So that's what I actually need to have show up. They don't all have to be white. They all have to be, or I don't have to get them all purple. I have to, okay. Cool. Okay. That's what I need to know. I do data transfers. Okay, so that helps illuminate the whole VAC breaker box thing, which I appreciate. This thing is going to be kind of annoying. I feel like this note has to do with... Maybe? Or it could be, you know, a literal take on red herrings. And it could be nothing. I mean, not nothing, but it doesn't mean what I think it means, is a good way to put it. Interesting that I can look at all these pictures. Part of my brain is telling me that it has something like that combination has something to do with these statues. But there's not enough of them for that to be a thing. You're the same guy, aren't you? Yeah, like there's two of these guys, two of those guys, one him. Oh, three of you. It could have absolutely nothing to do with those statues. Let's pretend for an instance, for a second, it does. And let's assume that these red lines indicate what order or what number they would go in. So let's say assume a 4-digit code. So let's assume this is the queen. I only see one of those. All of the lord. How do I tell the difference between who's a lord, baron, and major if this is the situation? Wait, there's actually 4 of these guys. One there, there, and there. How many variations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there are 5 books. 1 blacked out, and well, blacked out. 1 black and 4 red. 1 female, 4 men, which would match the note in the book titles. So there are 4 of you, 2 of you, and 1 of you. Man, that's gonna bug me. I feel like I'm kind of on the right track with that. But I just don't know any way to actually determine which is which. Well, I guess he's a baron. So this would be one, and this would be one. Maybe. I've already done this number. Man, I really want to figure this out. I don't know when. I've only seen this room twice. Damn. Trying to like siphon some inspiration here. I feel like these statues have to mean something. Or these busts, whatever you want to call them. It has to mean something. But that could just be wishful thinking. Damn. Oh well. Miranda. Can't open it anyway. I know this one. Sure. That'd be perfect. No. Okay, it still worked. East facing villa. That was probably what I would call my most successful run. Okay, I'm actually gonna go out this way. Hovel. 2 special items. Battery pack and a wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Huh. Okay. And then this is the first time. Yep, okay. Well, that's handy. I can pretty much give myself a permanent boost each time now. Oh, well, not permanent, but like give myself a boost for the day. Okay. Black box is black. Okay, well, you're true. Black box is empty. The black box is true. Okay, so gotta be in there. Man, I got killed. I know this would give me a dead end, but it'd also give me a nice starting point as far as resources. Which would be great, because I wouldn't mind drafting some of these 3 gem rooms. Doing pretty well with gems. That's fine. Okay, so in theory... Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh. Actually, I do want this because I think there should be a compass in there for me, maybe? What do you do? Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay. I think before I get too far here. Yeah. Hoping the car keys would be here. Now that I know where the garage... Well, I know the garage exists. That's about all I know. It's alright. Got a bit of extra movement there. Okay, so this is interesting. I do want to end up on the far side of the house. Well, I guess there's no reason to end up there yet. So what is... I guess I don't know what this does. I mean, obviously it probably makes it less or more likely to be found. Well, I can get stuff out of it. Oh, so it's already open because I already did it. Like, no, it's not quite open. So this side's not getting its... There we go. Fix that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there's only certain rooms that have it, which makes sense to me. I just wonder what it does. Like in the furnace room, it gave kind of a... Well, it gave an item. Foyer. Okay. So this tells me who's who in the office. We got the Count, we got the Baron, we got the Queen. I assume we have the Queen. Doesn't actually say Queen, but we're gonna say that's Queen. Lord, which I believe was the one that was black. Baron. Major. This statue wasn't in there. Okay. That might be a hint. Maybe that's 0 for Major then. Okay. So, what was the order? Queen. Baron is the funky mustache. Major isn't in the office. Oh, we have 2 Barons. Oh, you tricky, tricky men. Okay, so Barons have the mustaches. And the Count is bald. Cool. I was stressing out about how I was going to figure that out. Let's do this. But as I was told yesterday, this game has a lot of things that make sense, or that don't make sense until they do. So, that kind of fits the bill. There's my garage. Don't have the car keys. So, the keys would help, but this would be a dead end. And it would limit me to over here. Whereas this would let me continue. D. Did I notice that? Hey, lever. Nice. Wait, did I notice this before? I know I mentioned last time I played that I do not know how to read sheet music. I have a musical family, and they would have been able to read it, but I am not able to read sheet music. I never picked up that skill, so I've seen this before, and I'm pretty sure this section here is tied to whatever this is, but I don't know how to read sheet music. I may have to cheatsy doodle here and look stuff up. Dowsing rod. Jackhammer? Electromagnet. Man, you can make all sorts of stuff. I have no idea what would be useful here. So I can make either a dowsing rod, an electromagnet, or a jackhammer. Make the dowsing rod. Let's see what it does. While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. That's all I can make. I guess. Key card. That's not helpful. Thought you were supposed to point me to the way. The dowsing rod. And boned me there. Okay, so I need to go back to the courtyard. You are drunk. We're trying to make sure that I cannot progress. Not the car keys. Of course it's the car keys. God damn it. I should have done the frickin'... The dowsing rod has been evil, and I could have had the garage right there. Man. Another key card. Can't do you anymore because I don't have a shovel. Man, you're killing me. Oof. Do not have any gems. This is not going well. Hey, there's me. It's interesting that the only colored rooms it keeps track of is the red ones. Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to end up doing it for me because I don't have a key. Well, I might be able to buy one. Oh, I was looking at the wrong room. Nope, I cannot. So, yeah, everything else is locked or needs a key card. Man, I really should have put the garage there so I could at least seen what's inside the car. All right. I know it's a little bit sudden, but I think I'm going to call it here for today. At least for now. I might be back a little bit later. Might give Clair Obscure a little bit of a try. But, yeah, I don't want to mess up my throat and set myself behind so I can't stream next week. So, yeah, I think we'll call it here for now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the support. I intend to be back to full streaming ahead on Monday for next week. So it should be finally over whatever this was. So yeah, I hope you guys will join me. We'll be playing Blueprints, Clair Obscure, and I hope to have you guys there. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you later. Have a great one. Bye.